Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Alright, so we're just gonna collect wood at this point, like I was saying in the last video. And thank you guys for joining me. You know, it's a lot to learn 7 Days to Die, and there's a lot to it. This series is basically just going to be meant for the sort of beginners. After you get the basics down, then I think a lot of the game is just sort of trial and error and getting used to it and how the game works. But once you've actually kind of, like I said, gotten through the start, you can even kind of play around a little bit, because at the end of the day, you know to watch the time, you know to go back to your base, you know kind of how to survive Horde Day. Kind of. Horde Days, maybe I'll make a series on like the different Horde Days. I don't know. That would be kind of difficult to do. But basically the different Horde Days they get more difficult as you go. So the day 7 Horde Day is like almost like the first week almost. Well, not even the first week because the zombies suck. But the first Horde Day that hits at 7 is like, alright, it's a Horde Day. You probably will be okay. If you're super experienced, you're kind of like, dude, I could outrun this. Like, don't do that though if you're not like super experienced in the game, because even that can be a little bit of a challenge. But you know, it's day 7, you can handle it. We don't have any of the things we need, so let's go back up here. Day 14 is also okay. Day 21 is like, okay, well, you know, they may start taking your house down. If you're still in this house on day 21, they may start taking your house down, because they're going to... Why don't I have my stone? Where's my stone at? Did I leave my stone at the last base? Am I just not seeing it? Seriously? Okay. We're gonna need to get some stone. How did I... You know, we're gonna have to go back, unless I'm just completely noobing it up right now, and I don't believe I am. I think I left my stone at the last base, which is another prime example of, you're like, okay, I totally have enough time to do this. Like, things will come up. No playthrough of this game will be like totally perfect and smooth and easy when you first start playing, or when you've been playing for a long time like I have. So I'm going to grab the stones along the way. I don't think I used it up. I think I had a couple hundred stone on me, so... Wait, no, I probably used it on the forge. No, I didn't leave my stone because I used it on the forge, so I must just be out of stone. Alright, well, let's break this down. And let's really hope that... Oh no, okay. Good, we're good, we can make one. Stone axe, craft, good. Okay. So, this is the project for tonight. I think having a nightly project is a good idea. So early on in this playthrough, we talked about the stone axes. How you used to be able to just level them up, and you know, it was super easy and fine, and I was like, it's not even worth the same anymore. Well, I've discussed it with a couple people, and it's still something that you kind of have to do. It's sort of the only way. There are other ways to do it later game using the workbench, but it's generally thought of still as sort of your best way of being able to level up your items. So now that we have the forge, we're gonna start making iron, right? But iron is rarer than stone, like significantly more rare. That's not even iron. Where's iron? There's some iron over there, but it's not that common. So you don't want to make like a level 35 iron pickaxe, do you? Because then it's going to be really low. For example, if you had a level 200 stone axe, right, and you had a level 15 iron pickaxe, your stone axe would actually be better, even though it's just meant for trees and it's only made of stone. It would actually be doing more damage. So we're going to collect tons and tons and tons of stone and tons of plant fibers and tons of wood. And then tonight we're just going to spam make tons of them, try to get as high level as we can, and then we can maybe make ourselves some iron tools. Oh man, it's just the deers are taunting me. I'm like, I have enough food, dude. But you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get to like maybe day 6 and then be out of food, and then we'll desperately have to hunt for them. But we need these items first. It's a good idea if you can actually get on top of things and and hit downwards, because then you can see if the zombies are coming for you. They can still get up on it just same as you, it just takes them a little bit longer. Okay. Scrap, because every one of those are counting right now. And as always, I have my bandage on me. Handy dandy bandage. It's probably a better idea for me, and always keep grabbing bird's nest, 100%. It's always probably a better idea to be taking out the smaller stones, because they tend to contain more iron, so you kind of get a better distribution of iron and stone instead of just all stone and a little bit of iron, like these here. These little ones here are the ones that contain lots of iron. You can kind of see like the iron veins going through them. So let's take this. See, and we're immediately getting way more iron, which is good. So that's good. It's already 1500. It's 1500, and the day is starting to end. It's not like ending, but it's starting to end. So just continue to collect these resources. I'm not hearing or seeing any zombies right now, which is good. So just keep collecting. I guess I could cut through this in the video, but the day isn't that much longer anyway, so I just want to keep moving so the zombies don't come after me. And if they do just suddenly spawn behind me, and eventually they will, then I'll at least be able to see them. Actually, I learned a really neat trick the other day when I was live streaming this game. I was at a much higher level and on a server, and I was trying to get more zombies to spawn. Specifically, okay, wait, whoa, hold your horses. Something I need to mention very quickly, and at total random. Thank you, Bear. Apparently I should be playing Ark right now. Well, yes. So I will message you after, Bear. It is somebody that is also a live streamer on Twitch who's awesome. Check that guy out if you have not done that. So the stamina level here, I probably mentioned this before, the stamina level here, really important to keep high, because when it gets really low, you're actually not doing as much damage on the rock, and you're just using up more of the stone. So keep that in mind, because that's not a good thing, especially when you have like iron tools and things like that, and you're sort of getting right to the very end of them. It's not a good thing. So don't do that. Anyway, so we're talking about zombies. Got distracted 2 times, and okay, I really need to like not have, I'm so sorry guys, I need to like turn off Steam, and I totally will. I will have Steam off for the next one. If it happens one more time, I'll pause for a second to do that. So I was wanting to get experience points really fast because I was impatient and I'm an experienced player, so I was like, all right, why am I killing this one? I need little ones. Oh my god, I thought I just saw something out of the corner of my eye. Scary. So I was impatient, and I'm like, I want to get at my steel, I want to get at my concrete, I want to be going like right now, let's do this. And I had like tons of arrows, like hundreds and hundreds of arrows. The random generated map seed that I was using was like absurd. It's the best random gen map seed I've ever seen. And I will leave it in the description below, just in case anybody wants to check it out, because it's great. So I was doing that, and I wanted to get more, so I was like, I need to spawn more zombies. That's what I need. I need more zombies right now, because I'm not getting enough zombie spawnage, and I want to just sort of like rapido the whole timeline of it. So I went out in search of zombies. I went to major towns, and just for some reason they just weren't spawning. I don't know why, but it was really frustrating to me, and I was getting like a couple here and there, but it wasn't like what I wanted. I wanted like a screamer to come in, and screamers, when they scream, they attract more zombies. And so I was like, how do I make this happen? So what I did is I took food and I put it in my pocketsies, and then I started walking around smelling food in the game with the little nose icon showing, and all of a sudden like a screamer spawned, and then like zombies started spawning. So I left the screamer alive and let the zombies start spawning, and then that screamer ended up spawning another screamer. In the end there was like 4 screamers. It got totally out of hand, and it was a terrible choice. But for a while there I was doing really, really well. I was getting a lot of headshots from like a distance, so I was able to just take them all down, and it worked out really well. And I probably got like 40 or 50 experience points in that one day alone, which was a huge boost. So once you get a little bit more skilled at the game and you feel a little more comfortable getting your headshots in, then, you know, you maybe try that. Keep a screamer alive, you know, follow her around, she'll spawn more zombies in, you know, and just keep an eye when you have multiple screamers. It's not a good idea. Okay, it's It's almost 1800. It's almost 1800, and nighttime is approaching. So how much stone do we have? We actually have a pretty decent amount of stone. Let's get the rest of this stone, and then we'll grab some wood, and then we'll start crafting up a whole bunch of stone axes. This is going really well. Okay. Let's see, 86. Okay, our stamina's low again, which is why we're going to start taking... You can drink water, bottled water. If you can get some yucca fruit, you can make a yucca juice out of it, and that will help you to be able to have a little boost of stamina, which is really good. If you don't know how to craft something, and you were like, what, how, and you're like yucca, how do you spell yucca, and you're like trying to type it in, really good tip, if you have it in your inventory, click on it, click recipes, and it'll show you the recipes you can make with the item. Really good, simple way of being able to figure out what it is that you're trying to do. We are not getting a lot of zombie spawnage here. And I will be playing Ark, as you guys saw in Bear's message. Just a random note. I live streamed playing a little bit of Ark. I was terrible at it, and everybody in the chat was like, you know, you're a noob, and I'm like, I know I'm a noob. Everybody's awesome, but they were like, you're a super noob here. You're like totally gonna die, and I did, of course, die. I think a dinosaur ate me, or maybe I starved to death. I can't remember. A couple days ago, but it was really fun, and I want to keep playing it. So I'm gonna do that. I may put something on YouTube. If anybody wants to check that out, let me know in the comments below. Ooh, night vision. What are goggles? Cool. Oh my god, I love the night vision goggles. Everybody always hates them when I use them. Put them on, press F, and then you can see at night. That's sort of like a worst case scenario thing, where if you're stuck out at night and there's nothing you can do. We need more plant fibers before we go in. If you're stuck out at night and there's nothing you can do, you can throw this on, and you can kind of see how things appear in the background. But whenever I use it, when I stream, people tend to really hate watching it, so I'm not going to use it too much. But, you know, if you are stuck outside and you're running from zombies and you don't have any lights and you don't know what to do, and you want to keep your bow out, right? You don't want to keep like a torch out. If you have a torch, you want to be able to snipe them. Night vision goggles can help you, but you have to find them first. So, yeah. Okay, how much wood do we have? We have more than enough wood. Now let's go punch a bunch of grass. And we will start making up all of the okay, that's awesome. We're gonna make a whole bunch more of those. All of the stone axes. We'll try to get our level up to our decent sort of, you know, maybe 150 level-ish. We're hoping it's level 40. We can hope we're 150. It's gonna take a lot. And I'm sure you guys have noticed, like, wait, where are we? Okay. I didn't even realize the houses were so close. I'm sure you guys have noticed that, hang on here. I totally lost my train of thought. I have no idea what you guys should have noticed. I'm sorry. I'm like, what? What? I'm getting completely distracted now. I'm like, okay, there's houses, so that's going to increase spawning. Okay, if I remember, I'll let you guys know. I will. I'm sorry. Okay, let's keep doing this. What would you guys have noticed? Dude, I have no idea. Well, whatever it was, you just keep noticing it. Because, yeah. That's all I got for that. Okay, let's go back inside. Ooh, we have 5 skill points to spend. Yay! Okay, it is 1900. Let's grab a couple more, actually. Oh yeah, so I'm sure you guys have noticed that there's less zombie spawnage. Yay! You've noticed that there's less zombie spawnage, and that is because, and that you're not dying all the time. And, you know, that's, if you are, then I'm sorry, I failed at trying to teach you the basics of this game, but you shouldn't be, and assuming that you aren't, you've noticed that there's less zombies, and it's really mostly because you're avoiding the major towns. You know, you're out in the woods. You don't have anything to attract them. You're not keeping food on you. You're not firing guns every 2 seconds. Like, these kind of basic things will make a huge difference when keeping you alive, because really, let's be honest, the main cause of death for you probably has been zombie deaths, right? They've been killing you. So maybe dogs, zombie dogs. If I'm talking to you right now, as a person I play this game with a lot. Yeah, he does a lot to the zombie dogs. Okay, it's 20 o'clock. Okay, let's go up. Let's go up. And at night, you don't have to, but I just feel a little bit safer doing this. Not that. Okay. Just in case. And if they come up, you can just go up and like spam right click and start to defend that up a little bit. Okay. We're undetected, which is good. If the zombies see you go up, it can be a little bit of a problem, but you're on the 3rd level, so they'll probably, if zombies chase you in here, right? Throw this down. They're not going to be able to chase you up the ladder. Run to the back and just go down. Okay, well, we're sensed now, but run to the back and go down like this, and then you're going to be out of their sort of range. Stay like here for a few seconds, and they're just going to end up losing you. So it won't be a big deal. Okay, so while we're here, let's just stay back here for a minute, and we're just going to make ourselves 2 of these. These are secure storage chests. So let's put these down. This will help you immensely with the process of making your stone axes, because you're going to want to scrap them because it's a waste otherwise. Okay, so you can use this to sort of sort everything really fast, and it helps to put everything up here at the top. Okay, so stone axes. Max it out. You can only make 54. So we're not going to get to like level 100 and whatever we were talking about, 150. So take them, put them in here. And they're going to craft pretty quickly because they're stone axes. So at this point we're still getting 1 to 2 levels. Probably should have done this earlier. But what are you going to do? So the forge is going to make the zombies spawn a little bit more. That's going to be a thing, so just keep that in mind. Let's put these into 2 so they melt down faster. It's a really good idea. I'm hearing zombies outside and they don't sound happy. Okay. Have we looted this? Oh, it's in here. Alright, so this will fill up quickly, so make sure you keep kind of coming back and putting them in place. We don't really need the lead. Okay, let's make arrows as well. Why? Oh, because we have no stone. Okay. Well, we're gonna need to make some stone. What are we making right now? Oh, stone axes. Okay. I'm super on point today, guys, if you can't tell. Okay, so I'm gonna keep making these throughout the night. And then if there's time, because I don't know how long it's going to take for the entire stack to run through, I will go through and scrap them all, and then I will make a whole bunch of arrows. And then we should be ready for day 5. So at day 5 you have 2 days until the horde day. So in the next video, I know I said this in like for the end of day 3, in the next video we're going to go out, we're going to again get some more supplies, we're going to start to secure up the house, we're going to put down a whole bunch of wood spikes, and we're going to hopefully not get killed by zombies, and that's where we're going to be. Alright guys, well I will see you in the next one.